All right, what does a cylinder look like?
2 circles on the top, and then it's like
3D circle on top and bottom, yes. So you have 2 bases still, just like we did with the prism. That's not cute. Try again. So a cylinder can look something like this. Okay, your bases are the 2 circles. So this is a base and that is a base. If you think about a can of soup, okay? Every can of soup has some label. If you took that label off and laid it out flat like a net, what shape would the label be? A rectangle, right? So your lateral area for a cylinder is a rectangle. Okay? So if you think about that, if I take my cylinder and I open it up to draw a net, you would have a circle on top, a circle on bottom, and then the rectangle. Okay? Now let's think about this length. How long is that in relationship to the circle? How long is that? Big. That's a relative term. Hey, I didn't give you a journal so you could not pay attention to me.
I'm paying attention.
Uh-huh.
That's a circle. And the circle goes around.
So if I opened the circle up, this length around the circle one time would be the red length of the rectangle, right? So this length is the circumference, or pi d, of the circle, right? So if I want to find the area of the rectangle, that would be the lateral area of my cylinder, okay? That makes my lateral area formula the perimeter of the circle times the height of the cylinder, okay? So the formula we're going to use for a cylinder is the same as the formula we used for a prism. It's pH, perimeter of the base, times the height. But this P is going to be pi times diameter. So you can think of it as pH, or you can think of it as pi times diameter times height. Okay? These are the same formula when it's a cylinder. Okay? pH or pi d times h. Surface area then is going to be the same formula as before because we have 2 bases, so it's going to be the lateral area plus 2 times the area of the base, which in this case with circles involved, it's going to be the lateral area that we already found over here plus 2, and then B represents the area of the circle. What's the formula for area of a circle?
Pi r squared.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, these 2 formulas are really saying the same thing. It's just one is in terms of pi and one is not. Okay, so you can use these 2 today, or you can use these 2 today. They're the same thing. It's just you're gonna, when you look for P, it's gonna be pi d. Okay, so we're gonna do that on a couple problems. 3. Okay, so this is like example 3 in the book. They're going to give you a cylinder. That has a radius of, that went too far, a radius of 4. Okay, and a height of 6. And they're going to say, find the lateral area and the surface area. All right, so let's start with the lateral area. What's your formula?
9 plus 10.
Is the lateral area 40 pi?
No.
What's 8 times 6?
48.
48 pi inches.
That's the one, yes. Okay, so lateral area is the perimeter of the base times the height. Perimeter is pi d, so you're doing pi d h. Okay? That means my lateral area is pi. What is d? It's the diameter, which would be the whole way across. So if the radius is 4, the diameter is 8, and then the height is 6. So you're going 8 times 6, or 48, attach the pi, and then it's inches squared because it's an area. Okay, so this is pi, the diameter, the height, pi dh.
Wow.
Okay, that's lateral area. What's surface area?
64 pi inches. Right?
No. Let's check it out. So lateral area is 48 pi. Okay. Plus 2, what's B?
4 inches.
What does B stand for? The what of the base?
The
Perimeter or area?
air.
Area. So the area of the base is pi times the radius squared. So pi times 4 squared. Okay? So it's 48 pi plus 2 times 16 pi, 4 squared. So it's 48 pi. 2 times 16 is 32 pi. So you're just adding those together. 48 plus 32 is 80 pi inches squared. So that would be your surface area.
Yes.
Okay?
I see.
We're going to do one more just like that, and then we're done. Just make sure in the homework you pay attention. Are they asking you for lateral area or are they asking you for surface area? If they ask for lateral area, you're done right here. If they ask for surface area, keep going. Okay?
Okay.
All right, last one. Yay. Let's say you have a diameter of 12 and a height of 8. All right, so lateral area is the perimeter of the base times the height. What is the perimeter of your base right now? 12
Second.
pi, right? Got to keep the pi with it. So it's pi d, which would be 12 pi. What is h?
8 centimeters.
8. So 12 pi times 8, if you plug that in, 12 times 8 is 96 pi square centimeters. Okay, so that would be your lateral area. Then you need your surface area, which is the lateral area plus 2 times the area of the base. So it's going to be 96 pi plus 2 times what? What is B right now?
3.5. Yeah. 5.
Where are you getting that?
Oh, no, it's just 6, huh?
The radius would be 6, right? So if your radius is 6 right now, because it's half of the diameter, then you do pi times the radius squared. So this is 36 pi, right? But you have to multiply that by 2. So it's
Or 60.
96 pi plus, what's 36 times 2? 72 pi. Okay, so if you plug that in, your surface area is 168 times pi centimeters squared. So here's your lateral area, here's your surface area. Okay? So pi dh for the lateral area, LA plus 2 pi r squared for the surface area. questions on that?